2 years ago, Mojang released an April Fool's update in which they fixed all inventory issues by completely removing the inventory. Now I should start by pointing out you can actually hold more than one block at a time because your offhand still works, and well, if you throw a block straight up in the air and it lands on your head, it will stay on your head. So if my math is correct, that's 3 blocks. When you launch the game, you'll be greeted by something a little bit sus. And something that sounds like the Sega thingy. I found that for some reason, sometimes it's a higher pitched sound, but only sometimes. Alright, creating new world, we'll turn on cheats. So here we are launching the new world. As you can see, I've got no hunger bar, no inventory, and 2 hands for some reason. And, well, I can throw things. Yippee! And if something lands on my head, like this piece of grass, it'll stick to my head, which looks a little funny. But to get it off, all I have to do is take damage. Let's take some fall damage real quick. And it flies off just like that. I can't punch mobs, so I can pick them up, and punching 2 of them will stack them up, and they will stay stacked when I throw them off, which looks kind of funny. As you know, blocks will stick to my head when they fall on my head. Some blocks have unique things that they do when they stick to my head. So let me quickly show you some of the blocks that do have unique features. Block, plus, head,
super cool.
so many
Wow,
hats,
that's
amazing,
incredible.
fantastic.
Wow.
If I throw a glass block on my head, it looks like an astronaut helmet. That's pretty nice. Throwing leaves on my head looks interesting. Throwing ice on my head will actually freeze me just like powdered snow. And if I take damage, it pops off just like that. Magma blocks will catch me on fire and it hurts a lot. Barrels might just be the coolest one. It's kind of like a carved pumpkin and covers my view a little bit. But it looks like this while I'm running around like that. And also I can crouch and turn into a solid block. And I can even jump while I'm crouched. And just like everything else, it falls off if I take any damage. If I grab myself a spyglass, it turns into a unicorn horn. It would probably be a nose if my eyes were higher up, but it's a unicorn horn for me. I can attempt to put on a diamond chest plate, but it doesn't quite work correctly. The helmet works great though. You can pick up mobs, but just like the blocks on your head, some mobs do special things when you hold them. For example, the pig. Unlike other mobs, when you hold the pig, it's upside down for some reason. If you go under blocks, it sticks to the ceiling. Oh no, don't hurt me. Okay, I'm out of here. Or a bee, if which I grab this guy. He can fly me around just like this, but I can't go up or down. I'm stuck at the level of which I grabbed him. If I grab a skeleton, he'll shoot in the general direction of which I'm looking, so I can use him as a weapon. I can't pick up donkeys or horses because I get on them instead, but I can pick up mules for some reason. When picking up a chicken, I fly by pressing spacebar, so I'm basically playing Flappy Bird right now. I can shear sheep by throwing them because, well, I can't really use shears. And throwing wool on a sheep, for some reason, gives it its wool back. Throwing wool on a different color sheep swaps the wool. That block is off-centered. Ow, that hurts. And last but not least, a spider lets you climb up walls. So you might be wondering, how do you go mining? Well, I just go up to these diamonds and punch it with my hands. This might take a while. And voila, now I've got myself some yummy diamonds. But Banana Boy, how do I smelt these diamonds? Well, glad you asked. I just need to grab myself some gravel and throw it on something flammable such as grass. And we have fire. Place my diamonds next to the fire and wait. And eventually the diamond door will turn into a regular diamond. Here we are! Yippee! Here's a villager house with a chest. If I click on this chest, it explodes and everything inside just scatters across the area. This doesn't look right at all. What have I done? Moving on from that, and the fire, I can actually pick up the fire for some reason. If I place this fire by sand, oh, what just happened? If I place this fire by sand, the sand will turn into glass. This is totally completely normal, right? Let's talk about crafting. Crafting. Now, obviously, the crafting doesn't work the same because I can't click on it to open the actual crafting menu. So we have to do it differently. So if I take an oak log and throw it onto the crafting table, it'll craft into a plank. If I then throw another one at the crafting table, it'll turn into sticks. Let me do a little bit of cheating real quick. To craft something, I'm gonna have to throw the last item on, and it turns into 3 diamond shovels instead of just 1, because, well, that just makes sense. The diamond shovels do work, it's just when I break something with them, they immediately break. Something kind of interesting, if I throw in 9 diamonds to make a diamond block, it'll turn into 9 diamond blocks. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Is that a pink sheep? Pig! Hey, how's it going? Moving on from crafting, if I grab some seagrass and throw it somewhere, a water source comes with it, so I could just casually flood the land. If I give myself 100 diamond blocks, I can't hold it all, so it just explodes everywhere. Okay. Throwing a spyglass or a skeleton friend here will give him a very long spyglass eye thing, and I can actually throw a second one to give him 2. making my way to the nether now in search of another fortress, because the chests here, when they explode, they drop end portal frames. And the end portal frames, when in the overworld, always point towards the stronghold. And the stronghold will have a random amount of portal frames, and you need to finish it by finding enough portal frames. The Endermen all have random blocks, and when you look at them, instead of killing you, they bring you whatever block they have and just give it to you. Some of the blocks they have can be non-obtainable in survival. Now, after breaking all the end crystals, instead of killing the dragon, you can ride the dragon. Now, riding the dragon's fairly simple. You just look in the direction you want to go, including up and down, but if you go straight down into the void, the dragon then gets transported into the overworld, and you have a rideable pet dragon in the overworld in an official Minecraft release. And now you can terrorize the overworld with your new pet dragon. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.